Hello everyone, SherlockFan number 1 here with another random movie rant video, where I just ramble and point out things I hated or that bothered me in movies. But in this case, I hated everything about this movie we're talking about today. So this video will be probably me just ranting and bitching for 4 minutes straight. Sorry. But I hope you enjoy and don't worry about spoilers unless you actually hate yourself enough to sit through this film after watching this video. With all that said, let's get started. Today's video will be covering a movie called Beneath, and since for some reason that is the title of literally like 5 other movies, I guess I should mention it was the one that was made in like 2013, just to save time for anyone who wants to Google it. And what's the story, you may ask? Well, here we go. A group of friends goes on a trip to party on a river and end up stranded several feet away from shore with a man-eating fish hunting them. Thus, the friends must make deadly decisions of who will be next and who will survive. Now here's the first irritating portion of this movie I want to talk about. 1, the acting is not great, but we're not here to talk about the acting, no. We're here to talk about the fact that all these so-called friends are literally the worst. All these people do is bitch and turn on one another. And instead of working together, they just keep voting that someone should go sacrifice themselves in order for the others to get away. And the sickening part of this whole notion is that these are the people we are supposed to root for and who are supposed to care about each other, and instead they're tossing each other overboard and seeming to get somewhat of a kick out of it. My next rant kind of ties into the first, and in the sense that they're actually not that in danger. First off, the reason I guess they can't call for help is their phones don't work or have service or some crap, I don't remember exactly. But let's take a moment to think about that. They can't be that far off the grid that they don't have cell service, and second, even if they were, they could just literally swim to shore. It's only a few feet away. And at several points, instead of jumping into the water and swimming to shore, they seem to just sacrifice someone by throwing them overboard and then waiting for them to be eaten, and it's like, what was the point of that? Now the last part of my rant is one that you kind of won't understand unless you've seen this horrid film, but I'll try my best to explain it. So I guess one of the characters at some point mentioned a necklace they have that is supposed to have some sort of power or charm on it, that is supposed to keep you safe, and so basically whoever wears it is safe from harm. But this makes literally no sense, and is used at one point in the movie to show how the character who talked them into going to the lake was safe from the man eating fish the whole time. But then he ends up dying, but not dying because of plot, I guess. And then I believe he does really end up dying because this other guy takes the necklace, but then is shot by this other guy who seems to be a psycho who told them to stay out of the water to begin with. So yeah, if you couldn't already tell from that last bit of ranting, this movie is pretty freaking horrible and is probably a skip for many people, which is... Anyway, hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble yet again, and please, if you have any comments or movie rant suggestions, be sure to comment them below. Thanks for watching, and this is SherlockFan number 1 signing off.